Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. A few weeks ago, we wrapped up our doubleheader of Miami and Hockenheimring. Now we're here for round 4 of Ferrari Challenge North America at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Last year we did come here, we had a great victory which pretty much set off the last half of the race season where we did win the championship. So we have some good memories here. All to play for this weekend. We're super excited. We'll see you out there. As we know, Indianapolis Motor Speedway has a lot of history behind it, including the Indy 500, Battle on the Bricks. But now this track has 14 corners. Although it seems very simple, it is one of the most technical tracks I've driven. There's zero elevation actually, but some of my favorite corners are like 11, 7, 8, and 9. Those S's are very technical. If you get them right, that's where you get all the lap time. If you get them wrong, that's where you lose everything. So it's a very hard track on the driver, especially with this heat, but we're very excited to race on this circuit. We've been looking forward to this weekend all season. Let's get race day 1 started.
Stunning work there from Anne Fuchs and a great atmosphere down on the grid as we get ourselves ready to go racing here at Indianapolis Mobile. Weekend number 4 doubleheader. Massimo Perina's gone early. Dylan Medler slots in immediately behind. But they are indeed in pretty much grid formation. Medler's dropped back into P3. Back to the leaders though, Massimo Perina from Roberto Perina, Dylan Medler and Johnny Kaminski are your top 4 in the background. People will surely make some moves here. Dave Musial in the background looking for a way through as well. And now they come over the start-finish line for the first time. Massimo Perina, Roberto Perina, then Medler, Kaminski, McWilliams, Fowler and Davis is the order. Kaminski's looking for a way through on Medler. Medler gets a little bit out of shape on the brakes, nothing too much. That should give Kaminski a better exit. He uses more curb.
Yeah, on the opening lap, it looks like Dylan Medler is struggling a bit. He had a quite good launch. I mean, Massimo Perina had a really good acceleration, but then Dylan lost the place to Roberto Perina and now has even more pressure from Johnny Kaminski from behind. So Dylan is struggling a bit at these early stages of the race.
So those are your leading drivers, and Kaminski is now off the back of Medler. So Medler here in the background. Medler and Perina, that could get interesting, and Kaminski's still there or thereabouts, but he's kind of in no man's land behind him as well. McWilliams and Fowler, they've all broken each other's toe. I think this is about whether or not Medler can get up to Perina.
Dylan is still hanging there. He doesn't allow Roberto Perina to go too much ahead. Let's see what happens in the next 40 minutes.
So Medler has got a little bit closer. You're looking at Dylan Medler coming down the back straight. Amanda Busick, what you got?
Yeah, I was talking to Dylan Medler ahead of this race, and he's talking about just how perfect he needs to be this season. When you bring in that 488 champ from last year and Massimo Perina, he said this is the first time that he's really felt that he has pressure on him, race in, race out, and has to be on his A game. I was down by the collection asking about Dylan Medler's tires.
5 minutes 46 remains. Medler's last lap time was a 1:26.2 compared to a 1:26 almost 0.4. So the battle continues out front between those two. It's gone a 10th one way and then a 10th back the other way in terms of their last lap pace. Tony Davis onto the front straight for his 3rd win of the year, arguably his most dominant. Massimo Perina, absolutely fantastic pole to the win.
Just wrapped up race day 1 here at Indianapolis for Ferrari Challenge. Quality went pretty good. We did qualify P2, about a 10th off pole. We were struggling early on in the week, so P2 was very exciting for us. After that, heads down, looking forward towards the race. So at the beginning of the race, I did get overtaken at the start, finished in P3, and the entire race we were running a train of 1, 2, and 3. At the end, I did get a penalty for something at the start, so that put me back a few places. So put that behind us and move on to race day 2.
4, looking up the inside line for a late dive. Kaminski's coming under pressure here on the inside, but still holds on. He drops a position back. Perina's gone round the outside. Dylan Medler and Kaminski, exactly the same order we had yesterday, and that's how they finished yesterday. Muzial runs out over. Medler is still right there, look, with Roberto Perina, and how about Kaminski's 1.2 off the back of them, but Medler is still onto the back of Perina here. Medler late on the brakes, very late on the brakes. A lot of aggression in Medler's car here. Just the attitude of it, you can see, right, Medler's going after Roberto Perina now. Got to try and find a way through.
Dylan initially had a little bit more pace than Roberto. Once he caught him, it's difficult to make the difference.
So you're looking at P2 and P3 overall, which is also in Trofeo Pirelli. In front in the white and red car is Roberto Perina, Dylan Medler P3 at the moment. That's how they finished yesterday. Medler got a penalty actually after the finish for an infringement at the rolling start. We think he changed lanes as Roberto Perina gets sideways on the exit there of turn 12. Just a little handful of opposite lock. So Medler has got past Perina as well. So Medler has made a pass on Perina. We'll see if we can dig it out.
So maybe Roberto has done a mistake.
Yeah, so we're going to see. We don't think we've got it, unfortunately, the pass, which is fair enough because there has been a lot going on. But Medler now, how far back is Medler? Is 5.3 off the lead. On the previous one, Massimo Perina was 0.3 of a second quicker than Medler. They come down towards the end of the lap, and we want to see whether or not Medler is closing down on Massimo. Then, of course, it'll be a case of do the team call Massimo and go, you need to wind it up a notch. So let's see what the gap is. 5.5 it was at the start of this one. He's taken the pole and the fastest lap on both days as well. Is this the weekend that he put both hands on the trophy? There's a long way to go yet, so don't count your chickens, because Medler, Perina and Kaminski all cross the line for 2, 3 and 4, and they're all the front runners in this series. Please give a warm welcome to Tony Verlander, Ferrari ambassador, to present the trophies to our winners this weekend. Second place, Dylan Medler. Congratulations to everybody today. Please hold those trophies high for the photos. And then one last time on the incredible podium at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, it's time for the champagne!
So we just wrapped up race day 2 here at Ferrari Challenge Indianapolis. It was pretty much a repeat of race day 1. We did qualify P2 again, a 10th off pole. Still looking for that little more. But then heads towards the race. I got overtaken at the start, unfortunately, because I was defending from 2 people. I chose the inside, 1 went around. Around halfway through the race, I overtook for second. And from then on, we were the quickest car on track. But that was our good outlook. But we did finish P2. Great points, not the best weekend, but it's pretty much all we had. So we just wrapped up round 4 here at Ferrari Challenge North America, Indianapolis. It wasn't an ideal weekend, but it was a good weekend. We learned a lot. A P2 finish, we can't complain about that. But up next, we do have a few test days, one in Spa, one in Barcelona. Then we have a race in Mugello. So a very busy schedule, and I'll see you there.